everyone! So today I'm just going to give you guys a haul video. I've just been buying a lot of random stuff at the moment, like the past month or so. It's the randomest stuff. It's not anything that I actually went out to get aside from maybe 2 things. But yeah, I just want to show you everything because hauls are fun and I haven't done one in a little while. So yeah, so first I'm going to show you all of the stuff that I bought today, because today I did actually go out specifically to shop, and I actually only got one thing that I specifically went out to get. The rest was all just impulsive like everything else. So yeah, but the first one I'm going to show you is the one that I actually meant to buy. I'm meaning to get one of these for literally years now, but it is a coffin bag. Because it's just, I don't even know, it's so beautiful. I'm sorry about the shitty lighting, it's making it really hard to see, but it's actually got, if you can see it, like brocade patterns on it, and I love that so much. Yeah, and it's just, you know, like a backpack kind of thing, and it's just, I love this so much. I got it from a alternative clothing store called Quirky. You've probably never heard of them unless you live in Adelaide, Australia. But yeah, they're like on Hindley Street. They got a lot of cool stuff. I actually got the jacket that I'm wearing from there like years ago, but I will show you that in another video. But yeah, awesome coffin bag of amazingness. Yeah. I got a book. This was actually suggested to me by the user Slytherin Cats on here. It's the Graveyard book by Neil Gaiman. Because in a video, I don't know, I was talking about Coraline or something and how I really liked the book, or I was going to read it or something, and yeah, I was suggested this one, so I got it and I'm going to read it, and I read the back and it looks really good, so thank you for that. The next couple of things I got from JB Hi-Fi. They're just some DVDs that were on sale. They were $7 each, I think. Firstly, I got Girl Interrupted because it's fantastic. I also got Queen of the Damned. I've never seen this, so please don't tell me what happens. I'm actually reading the book at the moment, and I've only just started it, but I like to watch the movie adaptations of books that I've read after I read them to kind of celebrate that I finished the book. And I know that usually the movie adaptations to the Vampire Chronicles by Anne Rice are like not that great, but I just want it anyway, and it was like $7, so why not? Next thing, this was probably the most impulsive buy today. Anyway, it's a blanket. See why I didn't think I would get it, but it has bats on it. Look at this. Look at this. Like, it's so beautiful. Oh my god. I'll unravel it for you. It's perfect. Oh my god. Yeah, I actually do need a more like snuggly blanket that I can take into other rooms and stuff. It's not like big and heavy, so yeah. Woo! Yeah, isn't it cool? It goes all the way to the bottom. Yeah, so this is just, I don't know, I love it so much, and I'm really glad I got it. I almost didn't, but apparently it was a one-off thing. So I got this from Run Riot, which is another alternative store on Hindley Street that you, again, probably wouldn't know of unless you live in my town city thing. So yeah, that's all that I bought today. So last night I bought a bunch of stuff as well. I'm not going to tell you what this is for, it's kind of a surprise, but I bought some yarn. I really like the colours, like how it fades from one colour to another, but I need this specific one because of this netting on it. But I got 3 colours now, $2 each, so I got this one, it's like different purples, and this one. They were just from Cheapest Chips. And also from Cheapest Chips, I promised myself I wouldn't get one of these. The whole craze around them just, I don't know, it wasn't my thing. But I saw they had these for $15 at the skeleton. Then yeah, it's a onesie. I know, you know, pretty generic, cheaply made and stuff. But I actually really love it. Yeah, and the hood is a skull. I don't think I'd ever wear this out, because I know a lot of people like to wear their onesies like out and about, but I just like to use this as pyjamas. So yeah, I don't regret this actually. This is probably my best buy out of all of this, because it's just the most comfiest thing ever, and it's a skeleton. What could you want? Next are some CDs. I've been buying just CDs every now and then that I've been needing bit by bit. So first one is Vulnerable by The Used. If you can see it. I actually had a bit of a daft moment, and once I bought this I realised that this wasn't the deluxe edition, so it's like missing some songs that I would usually listen to on it. Because before I got this I was listening to the album on YouTube like constantly, and some of my favourite songs that are only on the deluxe one, which is what I was listening to, are not on here, and I didn't realise until I bought it. But you know what, it's still got some really good songs, so I am still really happy with it. The next one is The Sound of the Smiths. If you can hear, I'm actually listening to them right now. So many songs. It's got 2 CDs in it, and I think this was only $15, so I actually wanted to get some other CDs from there, but they don't have many goth bands, which is kind of disappointing. Like, they have The Cure and Echo and the Bunnymen and the Sisters of Mercy, but that's kind of it. They don't have Bauhaus or Susie and the Banshees. You have to get it online, and it's, I don't know. I like getting things physically, going down to the store and getting it rather than online, but whatever, I'll just have to. Next is a bunch of books. I think there's 4 books. I feel like there should be, wait, 5 books. I forgot one. But the most recent book that I bought, aside from this one that I bought today, is one I was just talking about, which is Queen of the Damned by Anne Rice. It's the 3rd book in the Vampire Chronicles, and yeah, it's pretty good so far. I'm not that far in, if you can see my bookmark there. So this is cool, like, yeah. These books are from Dimmicks. Then the other day I got a book for free. I was visiting an old little country town that my family and I used to go to when I was younger, and they had like this stall that was just all free books. It's this community thing that they do, so you take your free books and then you come back next time with some of your own books that you don't want anymore and donate them, and then, you know, they go to someone else, and it's just this ongoing cycle. So I got this. This is The Needle in the Heart Murder. I've actually never heard of this until I found the book, but it's basically about a murder where someone was found, his face and stuff beaten, and he was stabbed through the heart with a hypodermic syringe. That's what this says, and it was like in the garage. It's weird, but interesting. And I haven't started reading it yet because I'm reading this one right now, and I have so many books to read. But yeah, it'll be interesting. The next one, this I got secondhand at a garage sale. It's Gym of the Hills by CJ Dennis. It's Australian, I believe. Wouldn't really usually be my thing, but the whole story is just through poetry. Like, it's all poems, but it makes up a story as far as I'm aware. And I read a little bit of it and I actually kind of like it. So yeah, I got that one. And then from the same garage sale I also got Bedside Wild, and it's just a few selections of Oscar Wilde's work. I've actually never read anything by Oscar Wilde before. I've been meaning to since forever, but I don't know, I just haven't really gotten around to it. So when I saw this, I really had to get it. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Very last I'm going to show you is a book that I got from Angus and Robertson. They were having a closing down sale, so this was only about $6, and it is Jabberwocky and Other Nonsense by Lewis Carroll. If you don't know, Lewis Carroll wrote Alice in Wonderland, but yeah, it's got like a bunch of poems and cool stuff like that by Lewis Carroll, so I thought I should really educate myself and read more of his books other than just Alice in Wonderland through the Looking Glass. So yeah, I got that. The last 2 things I got from my sister. One she gave to me, so it was just, you know, a gift. It is this glass skull vodka bottle. It's crystal glass and it's empty, but it's awesome, and it had vodka in it at one point. Apparently it said it somewhere, and yeah, it says Crystal Head on the back there. I've actually been wanting one for a while because I've seen them around on Tumblr a lot, and they have heaps of smaller cheap versions out at the moment, but this is the real deal. So it's pretty awesome. The thing I got from her is something that I bought from her shop, which, by the way, if you want, you could always go check out because it's always got some pretty awesome stuff in there, including skulls. So yeah, but it's called Vintage Carousel. Anyway, so I bought some medical and dental tools from her. Kind of been meaning to branch out with my Oddities collection in other things like this that are really interesting but are not dead things. So I'll quickly tell you what all of them are. I don't remember all of their names. I did find out what they were and I like took note of it, but I can't remember off the top of my head. But this one is a dental tool. And this was used to wedge between the tooth that was going to be pulled and the bone. If that makes sense? Probably doesn't, but anyway. So yeah, it was like to lessen the gap between them to pull it out easier or something. I don't know. Something like that. I have it all in notes somewhere because I was really interested and I wrote it all down. I'm a bit weird about touching them, to be honest, like, because I don't know where they've been. But yeah, then there is this strange thing, the frenulum, which is the webbing on your tongue hair. They use it on newborns, so if their webbing is like too prominent, I think the story is, they kind of put it between there and it kind of pushes the tongue up and then they cut it. So yeah, it's kind of gory stuff. Next is these. I'm pretty sure these are just used for podiatry, like for cutting off ingrown toenails and gnarly stuff like that. Next is a, oh, what was this called? I think this was either a sickler or a dental explorer, but as I'm aware, this is a dental tool, and I think it's like, it's gone blunt. But it's those things that they just feel around with it, you know what I mean? I don't know. I know what I mean, but I don't know if you do. This last one is my favourite. This is a Wartenberg wheel. This was used by doctors to roll across the patient's flesh to test the brain's response to nerve reaction. So it was like a neurological tool, really. I'm kind of weird about touching this one as well, and I'm not going to give you an example because it's all rusty and I don't know whose skin this is rolled across, but I'll show you on this book. So it's like, it just goes along like that, like a little pizza cutter. But yeah, all I got from my sister. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed my impulsive haul, and I will see you next time.